Nintendo Boy, and we're working on some new stuff for you guys. I've been running into the dilemma of trying to damage mobs using command blocks and finding the most efficient way to do it. Now, whether you're making an arena map with mobs with low health, or you're making a combat slash magic system where you need to damage the mobs, in some form, if you're using command blocks and you're making maps, you're probably going to want to damage mobs remotely using command blocks in some way. And so here I have examples of a few different ways you can do it, and I will show you my favorite way. Now, the original way I tried to do it is by summoning potions. And so, as you can see, we can summon a damage potion, and it damages these creepers just fine. But as you can see, it kind of causes a bit of a mess. So, instead, what we can do is now we can use the effect command to give potion effects to mobs. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and set this to damage. And what that did was that killed the creeper, but it doesn't do anything to these mobs. So we can change it to instant health, and it does damage to these. But that's inefficient, and it's hard to tell how many hearts of damage this does, depending on how long you inflict it to them. So the main way, and how I do it, but I actually haven't been seeing very many other map makers do it, is by using entity data to directly change their health. So all we're doing is we're just changing the HealF tag to 0.5, which is setting all mobs' health to half of a heart. So if we just go ahead and activate that, we should be able to kill all of these mobs in one hit. And so if we just go ahead and we summon them back in just by pressing this button, what we can also do is we can go ahead and we can set it to, let's set it to 2. We do some damage to them. They've had quite a bit of damage, and as you can see, if we hit the skeleton a few more times, he should die. Actually, 2 is a little high. Let's just set it to 1. See, now when we hit the skeleton, he dies, and the same would happen for all the others. But if we go ahead and we just set this to, let's say, 5, and we hit it, these mobs now have quite a bit of health. And so that's really useful for map making, being able to heal mobs without having any like indicators, whether that's particles or anything like that. So obviously this is very useful, and I've been using it a lot in some of my stuff that I've been saving for you guys coming up the holiday season and whatnot. I have some cool things, and I hope this was at least a tad bit useful to you. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on my projects for you guys. Hope to see some new cool stuff in a week or so, hopefully. But yeah, you're probably also going to see a lot more just kind of simple discussion videos like this instead of like episodes like you used to. But don't worry, I'll get back into those later. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.